Hey, yo, what it is, man? We back with another episode of Burn After Rolling. My name is BT. Today we got a special guest in here, man. Coming in here from Harlem.
Shit me.
Nah, I mean, my dog. It's my dog. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a fan of him for a minute. For a minute,
Yeah,
man.
gang.
Listen, Mr. Bags of the Sour.
Shit me. Dutchess in my nightstand.
Uh-huh. Talk about it, man. My guy 10 vocals in this bitch. What's good with?
What's up?
What's good, man?
I'm
I mean, what's the word, my guy?
chilling, man. I can't call it. Easy like Sunday morning on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, man. You got into contact me. You told me that you had a lot to get off your chest.
I mean, I always got something to say. You know what I'm saying? For real. Every day.
So I know we talk. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's one thing, bro. You actually like can talk and you're knowledgeable, and not a lot of people can do that, bro. Especially like you be surprised. A lot of these artists, the biggest rock stars you see, these niggas be real docile and calm and quiet and in the corner once they not on the stage type shit.
Because most of what they could do is all they could do.
Yeah, one trick ponies type shit.
Yeah. Man. They masters of something. I'm a jack of all trades.
I hear that. But before we get into too much of that, let's get into the beginning, man.
Let's get it.
Harlem, New York.
Harlem, New York. Shout out to Harlem. Shit me.
Rich in swag,
Shit
rich in
me.
culture, music.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Dipset, you know what I mean?
Shit me. Shout out to Dipset.
We got a lot of history.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So just give me a little bit of experience of how that shaped you.
As far as like Harlem itself,
Yeah. Because you're a product of your environment, I'd say,
yes,
right?
definitely without a question. I feel like where I grew up from, downtown Harlem. Well, I was born uptown Harlem. Well,
You can talk to the mic a little bit.
oh yeah. Well, I was born uptown Harlem. You know what I'm saying? 149, but I resided on 114th Street.
Okay.
You know, Harlem is a small but big place. You can learn a lot of things there. You know what I'm saying? And not just learn a lot of things there, you can always experience something that you not used to there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It taught me, like it molded me. I ain't gonna lie. Like the experience from artistry to street things to the culture to back then when I was younger, it was like a family almost.
Mm-hmm.
It taught me a lot of things in life. You know what I'm saying?
What's something that you can tell tell the people that normally don't know nothing about Harlem? Like what's something that like you could tell them?
If you want to get into anything, like anything, you know what I'm saying? Harlem is the place to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a fun place to be. Or it could be a good or a bad thing. That's all I can say.
Yeah. So now let's talk about your upbringing and everything. What was it like in the house? You don't mind me asking?
Well, I my mom's died when I was 4. You know what I'm saying? My pops got locked up when I was 5. My grandma raised me, but she passed away in 2004. Shout out to my older sisters. You know what I'm saying? Still living. All my brothers. I was born a twin. He passed away. My little brother just recently passed. My older brother passed. I'm the last living brother. I don't know why, because I felt like I was the worst one, but yeah.
Oh wow!
I'm the last living brother. And
Was there any good memories you had growing up or?
hell yeah? What? I think I come from poverty and stuff like that. Everything was good. You know what I'm saying? Like
Anything outside of the normal schedule was pretty good.
anything that could possibly happen was good. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga crack open the fire hydrant.
Yeah,
It's
that,
a movie.
That yes, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Word. It was amazing. An amazing thing too. Like nobody was trying to brag or trying to show off or like how it is now on IG and all that.
Mhm.
Everything was organic, like a real good feeling. Like, fuck, we meeting outside, and outside was really outside. Like,
You think back then it was like more you were more open to trust people?
yeah, because you really knew it wasn't no facades. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like Instagram, I could be anything I want.
It's true. It's true.
As long as I could present that every time I get on this fucking shit and press this, I am that.
Nah, you're 100% right. Back then you had to move.
Yes, you had
to go to college.
Exactly. You had
You
to
know
see
what I
what's
mean?
going on. Like niggas had to see you in the street. Niggas had to see you. Wow. So yeah.
Do you think that shit like that, like, do you think there's goods and negatives to the era change?
Yeah, and any growth is good. And sometimes, with everything comes a pro and a con. You know what I'm saying?
It's just there's always like a group of people that kind of just take it and run with the wrong shit, type shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Some things are very exaggerated in the wrong way. But, gotta take the good out of that too.
So, you know, losing your mother at a young age and your father being incarcerated, you were raised by your grandmother for a decent amount of time. How old were you? You said when she passed around.
Well, she passed in 2004. So
Mm-hmm.
I was a teenager.
You were a teenager? So those first, first 10 years, we'll say, what was it kind of like?
I mean, I would just say like the house raised me, like the streets raised me too. Because back then, like I said, when I was younger, like the streets was like your family too. Like if you didn't, like you got in trouble, somebody from down the block would whip your ass and send you back to your house. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was a whole environment, the family. So
Community.
yes, definitely a community.
Yo, and I spoke about it. I speak about it every so often, but I feel like as we advance within technology and advance in as far as like analytics and just how to analyze things, just how we become so computerized as humans. I feel like we've lost that sense of community.
Lost that sense of communication.
Not even just communications, just community, just caring about the next person. It's not about me getting here. It's not about me getting here and you staying here. It's about us both meeting in the middle almost. You know what I mean?
Right.
I take a little less and you can get a little bit more and we can both be equal.
That I could agree with that. I can. That sounds about right. But what I feel like we lost for real is like the self of being yourself. It's too many people trying to copy somebody else. There's so many carbon copies out here. It's crazy. Like it's down to the music, the looks. Everybody want to look the same. They want to dress the same. There's mannequins walking around.
Well, I think that's just a product of the internet. The fact that we have like almost a blended culture now, like it's almost like back in let's just say like '04, every corner of every of this country had their own swag. They dressed a certain way. Now it's almost like now you see now, like I said, it's so accessible to see what Jay-Z being from Colorado to see what Jay-Z's wearing today, and then being from Miami to seeing what I'm too short. I'm over here using some old ass rappers,
right.
but
I understand. Like I understand what you're saying, but in real life, like that's what a word is choices. Like you have a choice to follow what Instagram is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you have a real choice. Like if I jump off a bridge and you with me, you gonna do it because I jumped?
I mean, the fucked up part is if it was hot, if you made jumping off a bridge hot, some niggas would.
Yeah, but
you can move the mic closer. By the way, you can move the mic around and shit. Pause.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, you good. I mean, you could like it swings.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Me.
Yeah,
right.
there you go. Bam,
yeah.
Boom.
All right. Yeah. So I don't believe in that. Follow the dummy.
Yeah.
I follow the leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like to call myself a leader too. But if somebody that can lead better than me in certain things, I'm gonna follow him.
We had this conversation before.
That's a fact.
The best leader knows when to follow. The best.
Right.
And you were saying like, would you want a beta in your crew?
Yes, I did.
To answer that question, honestly, I think that people are just who they are, and you can't really necessarily because there's gammas too, and then there's
right.
you go for the further
down,
yeah.
I'm just giving like the basics.
You know
what I'm saying?
I believe that especially my goal is to have 100 employees. My goal is to have you know what I mean, and unfortunately, just not everyone's just gonna be an alpha. You can give them, you can instill alpha in them. You can try to just, you can try to preach it to them. You can pray and hope that, you can fucking preach till your head comes off. And then that one time that they have to make that alpha decision, they make it. And that's all I want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't want everyone to be me or be you or be, I want them to be themselves, but their best selves.
I would like to say, if you're not an alpha, like straight flat out, I would like you to be the alpha in whatever you are, whatever phase you're in, at the top of whatever you are. If you're a gamma, I'm saying beta, whatever you are, be the best at, because that makes you an alpha of the group. You know what I'm saying?
You ever seen a group of niggas that just weren't alphas? Like, you ever been like, damn, how do y'all go out?
Yeah, but think about even any group, a poor group, a weak group, a bitch group, there's always an alpha in the dummies.
I was gonna ask you this. It's a little off topic, but like it kind of matches. You spoke about. I watched you on the podcast talk about being a high value man. Do you think high value is based on your pockets or based on whether you're like rich in spirit?
Depend on who's judging you.
I mean, there's only one real judge. If you
could judge yourself, right? And,
and realistically,
and judging yourself, you could be, but that today went too far too. Now I could be a computer if I identify as that, because I judge myself.
I mean, shit. I'm not gonna lie. I identify as a computer. When I seen a TikTok that shit had me crying. Nigga said no recording in the store. Nigga said no. He identifies as a camera.
I seen that.
Shorty was like, all right, like what you gonna do?
Word, like it's crazy. So yeah, it's all crazy today.
I mean, so, cause like, all right. So I say this, like, one thing I've always like in my music journey, and like, it was always like. Cause it was, you know how it is, bro. You spend it, you drop that bag on that project, and what's the what? It's always about what's next. It's always about now. If you elevate yourself to a certain level, you have to maintain that level. You can't be here, go down here, come back here, be down here, come back
and
here.
I feel like a lot of artists, and you use the right word, is maintain. A lot of artists know how to obtain something to get to it. They don't know how to maintain the spot or even grow from it. They get there and they dissatisfied with that, like, but then get satisfied with their craft too, in the ethic and work.
But the thing is, a lot of you can own the more up you go in music is just more and more money, and unfortunately, sometimes like in my situation, I can honestly say like it got to a point where I got to a certain plateau, and now it's like you fucking with the big boys. It's time to spend spend that bag. You know what I mean? And I'm like, it was like, let me sit my ass down for a couple more months, save that bread, hit a couple Know what I mean? And then
that nigga said,
nah, cause you nigga, listen, in your experiences, nigga, especially you,
yes,
you know what I mean? You reach virality. One of the first, and I, I had Live Like Davis. I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah, what? That's my
Yeah. So I had Live Like up here, and he was one of the first viral people. So I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked him. Being in that first viral era, like especially on that hood shit viral, because it was not a lot of hood viral. How, like, if you could look back on it, like, how would you have handled it?
Like as far as what? I couldn't handle.
You didn't even understand, like, because
I was on the run from the law. I couldn't handle it no way but the real way, and it turned out that way 1,000 times out of 1,000. Yeah. I mean,
well, the only reason I asked that is just because like you were so early in virality and understand, like
before the word was viral.
You didn't understand. You couldn't even comprehend what you could have harnessed with that opportunity.
Like, I mean,
not honestly, to say you didn't. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Shit came through. Like shit was going crazy. Like I understood. Like being the first, you always get the first type of feel too. The feel of being a celebrity or feel of being popular around, already being popular in your hood, being more popular to the world was like, it was crazy. Hell yeah, I felt it. Like all artists was coming to check me, everything.
Being the first is dope, but also being the first also has kind of a catch to it because there's no formula to it. There's no, like I said, you didn't know. I can now go, let's just say, go fuck with Dunkin' Donuts and get a drink, get the vocals drink. You know what I'm saying? The vocal tea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and by the way, if you end up doing that 10%.
we can negotiate that.
Listen, normally I say 20, but I'm a fan, so I got you, my boy. I got you.
No problem, gang.
But you know what I'm saying? Like we weren't, like I said, at this point, adults were still saying, because we were kids, at this point. Well, I don't know about you, but I was pretty young. I was like 18, 19.
Right.
Adults were saying, this ain't real. This ain't a real job. This ain't no real hustle. This is just some kiddie shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't real in as far as that current reality.
Right.
Fast forward 10 years. Fast forward 15 years.
Now it's
fucking crazy.
Like, I remember being younger. Like, I think it's easy to chase your dream today more so than it is back then. Back then, like, your parents was installing you, like, don't be trying to chase some shit that you far-fetched from.
Get a job.
Get a job. Get a real job. Get a real job. Pay some bills.
Nah, that's a fact.
Now, if we was encouraged, like how people are encouraged now, we could have been, all right, shit me.
Fuck out of here. I'm gonna do me. Y'all do you.
Right.
I mean, I do agree with the fact that it is a little more accepted to chase your dream now than back then.
I feel like it was always accepted. No funny shit. Just that we didn't have the motivation.
You had to have success for it to be accepted.
I think in order for you to see your dreams, other things have to deplete in your life.
You said you had to have other things deplete?
Yes. in order for you to focus on your main thing.
As far
Because
as
if all intensities all the same, like say if you got your family, but it's at a high intensity, and you have the street light, but it's high intensity, but then you got music and it's high intensity, that's not all gonna work at all. You know what I'm saying? Something has to go.
That's all 33%. Yeah.
Something has to go down for you to put more in. You can't put more in the cup than the cup that is already itself. So
I hear that.
It's gonna spill over. So you have to put more into what you have. So something has to deplete.
Do you feel that you've been selfish through music? Because I definitely feel like I've been selfish at times.
Specify.
You chose advancing your career over hanging out with family, taking your girl out after a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you know what I mean, whatever, something happened and you go and do this instead of going to fix whatever situation you got. You know what I mean? The friendship. You know what I mean? You ain't been, how many birthdays you done missed? How many, whatever?
It's real because,
it hurts.
Yeah, because, new experiences, like, help you through everything. So like, you could turn experience to something that could blossom in the future. Like, my first tryout with girls, like, I didn't really know, like I told you, my mom was passed, and I didn't really know the love situation. You know what I'm saying? So that shit still, like, kind of fucks me up somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I either love too hard or don't love at all. Like, I don't have no in between.
I feel that.
So that's why I be really, like, stern on what I say, because love is a fucked up thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing if you know how to do it right. But today it's being used as a ticket to do other things, other than the actual term.
Do you think love is overused at this point?
No, it's super overused. Shit is abused.
It's almost like abused, but not enough. That's all. Which sounds crazy. Listen to this.
It's just oversaturated used.
Love is abused, but not used enough. Real love.
Yeah. Cause
everyone loves you when you're on top. Everyone loves you when you're doing good. Everyone loves you when the terms fit their terms and when you can benefit them or when you can benefit them.
Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like being in love is like giving somebody a loaded gun pointing at your heart, hoping they don't pull the trigger.
Does it make you fear? Like, really, like, giving in? Because she'll tell you, I fought being in a relationship for a minute. I was so afraid to just give in and give up and really just give myself in because I was afraid to be hurt. Afraid, you know?
I'm real transparent. You know what I'm saying? Like any person that I ever fell in love with, it was either I really loved them or I didn't love them at all. Okay. Like I loved them. Like I liked them a lot. And then because I don't know how to defer between how much love you give somebody, and then the difference is, how females say you're supposed to know how to love me. Perfectly, right? But let me.
How are you supposed to know?
Exactly. This is what I'm trying to say. Especially if a guy's been in different relationships, in different loves through his life, how are you supposed to know how to love you? Because every girl's different. so if I teach you, if I love you like how the last girl I was in love with, you might not identify with that, and it might be fucked up for you. And you be like, you should know. I don't know calculus unless I go to school for it. You want me to just know that off the bat? So how am I supposed to know how to love you? You're a whole different subject.
My girl wants to. I mean, you can grab a little mic if you want to grab a little mic, a little producer mic. I mean, if you want to. I'll say this, bro. I think that there's. I feel like there's. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when my girl dealing with my girl, like I feel like I'm dealing with an anomaly, because like she don't ask me she don't ask me for much. But with that being said,
right.
As a man, I also set the tone in our relationship.
Right,
I said, this is what and I'm pretty sure she can confirm this. In our beginning stages, I said, this is what I will accept. This is what I won't accept. Right. This is what I'm pursuing. This is my goal. This is my dream. I'm driven. I'm career driven. Right. And the fact that I was able to, thank God I found a way to kind of shift into this lane, and now I got my lady working with me. It's dope. But dope. I set the tone in the beginning of this is what it is and this is what it ain't. You know what I mean? And I believe that men and women in a relationship, men and women both, should set that tone in the beginning and give those ugly truths of who they are and what they will and won't accept.
So it wouldn't be so.
You want the producer mic, by the way?
So heartfelt at the end when you don't know.
Just tap it and make sure it works. All right, you're good.
I feel like everything should like if people came with labels, like ingredients and all that. Like you like I, we should try to make more of that like transparentness with people. Like even if they don't like you, give them a chance not to like you, rather than making them like you by facade. Because
It's 100%.
that first facade is crazy. Like that's what most people get caught because you meeting the front man.
Now you're a man that, not you, but I'm just saying. For example, you're a man that knows how to. You can be the life of the party,
right?
But at the same time, you haven't. This speaking more about myself. I'm internalizing. I'm projecting.
Go ahead.
So, you're a man that can be lit. You can be open. You can talk. You can, be all that. But at the same time, you have an ugly side. I believe that as a person, you should put your ugly foot forward sometimes, because then niggas are gonna know I should fuck with this guy. I shouldn't fuck with this guy. This guy has the character traits. Like I'm intense. I'm a very intense guy. Like I'm a real. If you working with me, working for me, working whatever. If I'm your engineer, rapping, whatever, I'm going to be like, yeah, nigga, let's fucking do this. Yeah, like, and some people fold onto that.
Right.
But I'm gonna do that unapologetically because I want you to fold. Because I want you to know this is how intense we gonna get. This is how I'm gonna motivate you. I'm gonna work you. Pause.
Right.
I'm gonna work it. I'm gonna work you, bro. I'm gonna make you bust your ass and fucking go harder than you went yesterday.
Right. See, and that's come back what we said earlier. That's when you have to put your alpha hat on. You know what I'm saying? Me, I think I'm cool in life and got this far because I knew exactly how to take that hat off sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind being the fan or the star. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter.
When everything was first popping off, who was a nigga like you was like, oh shit, this nigga fuck with me? He a fan? Oh, he a fan of me?
Could I really say this? Like,
I mean, a fan is a fan.
I was in the street more so.
Okay.
No, so.
Oh, you had to end that live.
I was in the street more so. Know what I'm saying? And I was like doing shit that I shouldn't have been doing at a maximum capacity.
Yeah.
So I didn't really give a fuck about music. I treated it like playing basketball in the street pickup game. I was just actually like them guys that don't
talking to the mic a little bit.
Oh, them guys that don't never go to school or practice for it, but you see them in a pickup game, they ultra nice.
Yeah,
and they don't ever practice. They only come outside every summer. You see them, they always nice every summer.
Booby Miles type niggas.
Yeah,
right.
They're mad popular in the hood.
Yeah, exactly. And I had that since a kid, and I was able to say what I thought instantaneously. So that made me even better than who was around me. You know what I'm saying?
You had no filter growing up?
Nah, never. My whole life.
Do you think you had ADD growing up?
Yes, I think I got it now.
I think so too.
I feel like a lot of our biggest stars, like just people talented, are have ADD. Have you ever seen Chris Brown walk around and shit sometimes? He's so like
you like your body has to move, and you can't stay still because you're used to wanting to move, especially if you dance. You know what I'm saying? So everything is rhythmic. You know what I'm saying? Even your step and you walk. Now, if you're so in tune with your body, you gotta move. Like if you're driven by what you do, like how you said, it naturally rolls through you. I don't practice singing. I don't get up me. I smoke a lot of weed. I just feel like I could do it because in my body, I feel like I could do it. I never went to school, never went taught, none of that shit. I just do it.
You don't do nothing to. I mean, you're drinking tea right now.
I love tea. I was drinking that shit before I knew how to sing.
Okay.
Smoking weed before I know how to sing too. So,
is smoking weed good for the voice?
I don't know. It's good for me. I don't know. That's good for me. I don't know if it's good for the voice. I ain't trying to find out either. It ain't gonna fuck up my brain about it. I just know I could do it. As soon as I sing a pool, I'm whoever I want to be after that.
Bro, I feel like that shit, like, bro, all them little anti-drug commercials and shit that said that you're gonna have all this fucked up shit with your, not being able to breathe and all this shit. Like, bro, I'll tell you this. I played college ball, not at the highest level, but I played college ball at A level.
Right.
And I seen some niggas doing some shit. And right before and right after the game.
Right before the game go crazy.
Halftime,
Nah,
I played on the semi-pro. I played on the semi-pro level now. Cause it gets spooky on the semi-pro level. Niggas is drinking and smoking on the halftime. You know what I mean?
Yo, how y'all doing that in college?
Coming in balling. This is the semi-pro now. But coming in balling.
Semi-pros,
I feel
even
like,
crazier.
I feel like some niggas just got that dog. I mean, when it comes
Nah,
down
like
to,
that just goes back to the shit I'm telling you nigga that from the summertime.
you
Like
got that dog in you.
I'm a nigga that play ball, right? But
Mhm.
I never play for no teams. But I'm dead nice. And I only play. I'm one of them niggas. I only play in the summertime. But I will cut a nigga ass. No practice, no nothing. It's just within you.
Name like 3 rappers right now that who playing ball like Gilly. Let's just say Gilly, YK, Osiris, Tory Lanez, whatever, Chris Brown, whatever.
Mhm.
3 niggas that you cook.
I cook Shuggy.
Cook Shiggy.
I cook it.
I don't think I'm not gonna lie. He don't look that athletic. I feel like a lot of people can cook
I
him.
think that me and Roddy Rebel have a good game.
Mm.
I seen he got a good game. He left-handed like me.
Mm.
I think he good. I would think I have a good game with Gilly too, because Gilly is really like, his IQ is high.
Mm.
More so than him trying to be flashy, have a bag. He just know how to get to his part and score. Like that's the name of the game, score.
You ever played organized ball?
I play for some pickup teams.
Oh, pickup, but not
like teams, went around
like pro-am shit type shit.
Regular teams. Nothing crazy. But I was just the pickup. I never been like rated and none of that other shit. But I just cut ass. So.
You ever played the Rucker before?
Shit me, hell yeah.
What's the best stat line you gave at Rucker?
I can't remember.
Did you ball?
Semi.
Who's your best competition?
As far as basketball?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to play this basketball.
Oh, it wasn't nothing. No notable names.
Nah, like me personally, I just played basketball. Like I just, I wasn't in it for the knowing the names and nothing like this. Timmy, let's go. I'm on that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be a basketball player. I just knew how to play ball.
Compare yourself. And last basketball question. Compare yourself to one player.
Brandon Jennings.
Ooh, I like him, bro. He was rookie of the year, right? 2009, 2010 type shit.
Yeah, I'm not as good as Brandon Jennings, but I think my game is like, like played out like I'm left-handed. I got a good smoothie. Still be.
Yeah, he was sauce. He had a lot of sauce.
I got a lot of sauce.
Yo, I heard that you granted Michael Jackson an award.
Yes, I sure did. I was picked out of 1,500 kids in the 5th grade. We had to do some interviews. Shout out to Miss Sawyer too. Miss Sawyer, you still living? Now, true story. Shout out to Miss Sawyer. That was my teacher.
Shout out Miss Sawyer.
I was picked out of 1,500 kids. And we had to do like these little interviews and all that shit, like come up there and talk and stuff like that and see by. And I got picked. And I gave Michael Jackson an award. True story. Okay.
Which Michael Jackson was this? What color was he?
He was white.
What year was this around?
I was in the 5th grade, so I can't tell you. It was early 2000s.
Early 2000s?
Early 90s. I mean,
early 90s?
Yeah, early 90s.
Oh, so you got a little age to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you, because, all right, when I listened to your interview, I always thought you were like close to my age, like maybe a couple years, maybe 4 or 5 years within the range. But I always hear you highlight the old school and highlight how it was. I
highlight that because that's what taught me. Even though I was still young, like I told you, they taught me. Like that was the last of the Mohicans, if you want to say. You know what I'm saying? The way how shit was supposed to be. Like the old school, they taught me. I was still going to school. That's why I'm able to be intellectual. You know what I'm saying?
You said your influences were the niggas on the block type shit.
Yes.
What was the illest shit you done seen that was like, ooh?
I can't even.
Not nothing incriminating, but maybe a flex, a stunt. He pulled up with a baddie, whatever.
Like on my block, man. I'm from 114 7th and 8th Avenue. Everybody know that block, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you know that block, then when you're not block with that block, it's self-explanatory. I don't even want everybody in Harlem know that block. Everybody. This is a legendary block. You know what I'm saying? It's the Watley block. You know what I'm saying? That's a money block. It was with the bitches. It was with everything. Anything you want, the vibe there. 24/7. One-stop shop.
What's your favorite spot to eat out there?
Wait, Harlem?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. Depend on what I'm on. Like I don't got a favorite food. I just want it. Like if I want Jamaican food or if I want Spanish food, depend on what I want. I don't.
You stick to the local shit, or you got a spot you go across town for?
I will go wherever to go get some food.
You a foodie?
Depending on if I'm hungry enough.
You're not too much of a bougie nigga.
I'm not bougie at all. I mean I got a bougie side, but I'm not bougie at all. I wear urban everything.
When's the last time, like, what's the most like finer thing shit, like what's like that thing that like maybe you'll spend your last bread on that you shouldn't, maybe, or that little extra, that vice, let's just say,
like
Maybe not weed, not like on a weed
Nah, I'm
type
not
of
talking
level.
about some
Like me personally, jerseys. If I seen like a Tim Duncan high school jersey, I'm copping
a
it.
Jordan fanatic. Michael Jeffrey Jordan fanatic.
Who's the
I
GOAT?
wouldn't think that I cop every sneaker that he puts out, but the ones that I like, I'm definitely going to buy.
So you and Michael Jordan's the GOAT to you?
But of course.
No, what about what's your feelings on LeBron type shit?
I think Kobe Bryant's got a better career than me and LeBron. And I'm just saying, and let me get specific about this. What I'm saying, let me say, and nobody asked this question: what position does LeBron play?
Small forward.
All right. How many small forwards in league history was good?
We'd say decent. I'd say a decent amount.
I mean, like
decent.
OD nice.
Like the best of the best.
Yes.
You got like Dominique. You got like a.
Look how far you just went back.
Yeah. I mean, Paul Pierce, Jamal Mashburn.
But look how far you still went back.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin
Durant,
Durant, right?
Durant.
Is right. I'm just saying, all right, we got KD, right? KD is an unbelievable talent, right? But KD is no LeBron.
KD, Melo,
and LaMelo. Like, all right, so just you name 2-3 people.
I'd say KD and Melo from the era.
Let me rephrase the question: how many great small forwards in LeBron era were there?
How many? Him, Melo, KD, and I guess you'd say KD's and Melo's era.
Yeah,
those three. Those three.
Those three are definitely. You see how you just said those three?
Mm-hmm.
Name all Michael Jordan competition. At the guard spot, the hardest spot to really get a bucket is at the guard spot.
He had GP. He had Isaiah Thomas.
Every guard, just keep going.
He had a couple niggas.
Everybody.
Here. So you think that LeBron's era was easier?
Yep.
You think that the era was easier?
Hell. All right, if I'm the only nigga,
because Gilbert Arenas has a whole.
You got perspective. I like, but he didn't get to this point. He said LeBron is great, and he just said, but he pays $1 million for his body a year.
He does.
And I'm not saying that LeBron is not.
The bag is definitely there now.
He's awesome, right?
Yeah.
All right. This is why if you put KD at 6'3", with his capable skill, he's still dead nice with everything he could do.
Okay.
Right now, you put him at Steph Curry height, he's still nice. Get the back. Do that for LeBron. He's going to the bench.
Hold on. You think? Whoa. You think LeBron being a good?
He's not
passer?
a great shooter. He's a good passer.
He's not a good shooter. Not a good.
Take away the strength and athleticism and making him regular guard. He's nobody.
You gonna have some flack on that one.
Flag me. Okay, 10 vocals at me. But in real life, but make it make sense though. Don't come to my page or come to my inbox talk some dumb shit.
Well, I will say this: Gilbert
LeBron.
Arenas had Gilbert Arenas said in that era, in Jordan's era, them niggas were definitely doing what I was saying in the semi-pro level. Them niggas was drinking and smoking at halftime.
Right.
The niggas was not the athletes they are today.
They were gambling fanatics. They had problems and habits. Like they was growing up, niggas getting that money. But listen, they were more competitive.
Okay.
These niggas are all friends in the NBA right now.
This is true. That is one
then,
thing I don't jack.
I think niggas is scared of LeBron.
I mean, niggas were scared of Michael Jordan,
no,
too,
the fuck they wasn't, nigga. They was trying to, the Pistons, they was fucking him up. Joe Dumars, no niggas, they did not give a fuck. Clyde Drexler, niggas did not give a fuck about Michael Jordan ass. He was just that good of talent with the talented people.
It only started getting, like, the fear started happening, like, towards the tail end.
And that's why the thing about Michael Jordan, and when he first got to the NBA, he didn't start winning until the 90s.
Yeah.
That's how you know it was real competition. LeBron started winning immediately when he started getting in the NBA. Because
second year in the finals.
No competition in his motherfucking position.
I will say that, like, nigga, who did he beat in the conference finals? The fucking Magics?
No, it was Magic.
Yeah, that team, bro. And I've said this multiple times. That is probably the worst team to ever make the finals.
What, the Magic?
100%.
To make the finals?
Yeah.
I don't think superstars make the team. I think the governance and the move. I can have
the system was like all right. Now think we're going so crazy with basketball, but we had Dwight Howard, we had Rashard Lewis, we had Hedo Turkoglu, we had Jameer Nelson.
You acting like them niggas just didn't go to college and went
No.
crazy. These niggas is still NBA players. Like we looking at them like we could beat them.
No,
We
no,
can't beat
that
none of them
system,
niggas.
No, that's what I'm saying. Those players for that system because they played that.
Rashawn Lewis was dropping
4 out.
20. He was averaging 20. He was balling.
That was a good team. That was a good system for that team.
That's what I'm trying to say. The connection between you can have 5 regular players, right? And the connection to make them play better because you know he gonna play defense. Like
I agree.
I done seen it happen on the court.
I
done seen the main niggas that come to the court and kill every day. And you got some niggas that really together all the time and they come kill because they just got the connection. Like
that, like I said, that system and those players clicked perfectly in that time. But
now
if you look on that team, look at the team on paper, and then you look at any other finals team. Maybe
let's talk about motherfucking Michael Jordan like we just started.
His team was fire.
Who? He had Curry.
He had Oakley. He had Paxson. Who wasn't bad. He had Rodman, who was nasty. Stop.
You really about to take me there. Listen, in real life, LeBron had superstars compared.
No, LeBron. No.
Compared to Michael Jordan. No,
yeah.
Compared to Michael Jordan, he had Michael Jordan, best play he ever played with was Scottie Pippen.
Facts. I agree. Oh no, 100%. I agree with that.
LeBron had Dwayne Wade.
I agree.
Ray Allen, Chris Bosh, everybody.
AD.
Shaq. Nigga, he done brought a nigga from the dead. Fuck you talking about? LeBron had everybody.
Nigga said he brought a nigga from the dead.
You guys just went hard with basketball.
Basketball's lit. Yo, who do you think? What's your team this year?
I'm really not a team person, but I go with the player I like the most.
Well, I'm saying who do you be like?
I like Steph Curry.
You like the Warriors' chances?
Yeah, I don't like their changes. I'm just gonna be behind them. Like it or not.
You claiming it now? I'm claiming the Suns.
I mean,
the same conference.
I like the Suns.
We might see you in the playoffs.
I like the Suns, but I like the Warriors. You know what I'm saying, and I like Chris Paul with the little addition that we got, and I like the way Jonathan Kuminga is playing right now. Even at he's playing really, he's balling right now. He's showing his ability. He got the jump shot now. He might be a little. He built up his.
He's nice. He's nice.
He built up his confidence. Niggas gonna be in problem because they can't jump with him. He already know that. But he got a bag now, so you know how to put a little jump shot to his shit.
I think once he can get his defense bag, and he's gonna be a full, he'll be a problem. You know, I think he's gonna end up going to a different team and getting a bag. That's the problem.
I think that he's gonna stay there. He's gonna be the next big up Draymond Green, a better Draymond Green.
Yeah.
Because Draymond's super defensively awesome.
Yo, Draymond in his first few years, bro, was different.
Yeah. IQ.
Yeah.
He knew where you was gonna go before you went. So if he forced you this way, he knew he was gonna jump this way. He'd just jump back in the way if you and fuck you up. Like he just understood. He made you he made defense offense, if that makes sense. He made you go where he wanted you to go.
Who's your favorite team, of all time?
All time.
We can't talk too much more basketball, but who's your favorite team?
Oh man.
It may be let's just say we can go to We Believe Warriors. We can go to any team, any era, just that team. I really like that team.
There was a lot of teams, man. Just looking at basketball, there was a lot of good teams. I like a lot of players.
What's that team that you really rooted for? Even that was the underdog or whatever. You just liked them for who they were.
I like Kobe. Whatever team Kobe was on. I never seen since Michael Jordan. I never seen somebody so much determined to win.
So the Shaq and Kobe or the Bynum and Kobe's? Which team was your Shaq and Kobe? Yeah, of course. That's fucking primetime TV.
That was amazing to see.
It was.
That was amazing. Shaq, he's amazing, but he had competition at the centers, but he was that much dominant. It was a center league. No, it was a center league at the time, big man league. Right now it's a guard league, and then you got LeBron, the big guard.
You even got in this era, especially now, we got niggas like Wembanyama, who are 7'4", fucking dribbling. Fucking behind the back,
he the
doing
nigga
the
that
nut
when
shit.
you was back in the days when you had the NBA Lives and all the other shit back then, we could just make your player mad tall.
Oh God.
On 99, making nigga arms mad long, making 99. He's that stupid nigga.
Bro.
How the fuck he's 7'4" doing that?
It don't even make sense.
Bro, the equilibrium gotta be all the way together. You 7'4" moving like me? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I just think that shit is gonna go crazy and crazy as time go on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Niggas gonna be jumping from the free throw line in the game.
No. That's coming soon.
In the game though, why niggas is in the paint?
Bro, would you
not on a fast break? I'm talking about why niggas is there.
I'm gonna ask you this question: if you had an opportunity to have a baby with a very athletic woman, I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna say who my dream athletic breed is.
All right, athletic. What type of athletic?
If you let's just say you had an opportunity to breed, just breed, not be with, not relationship, just
Just to have a
breed for
kid.
scientific purposes to see how athletic this child will be.
Damn.
Would you do that?
Is water wet?
I mean,
Can I see
Is air clear?
my girl wants me to say mine.
Is a pug?
She wants me to say mine.
Ben would love to breed with Brittany Griner.
Do you want me? Do you want to add?
Wait,
me to add
you know what?
context?
That hit me in two different spectrums.
There's no attraction. There's no attraction.
I'm with it. Listen,
Respectfully.
the way, because I'm about to say the way that you said, just for the experience.
No experience. I said no relationship. We don't care about nothing. It's strictly for scientific purposes.
All right, scientific
To see if they
purposes.
have an athletic baby.
But that baby gonna come out like Thor.
Yo,
Fuck
you
him up.
feel me? That's what the fuck
I'm not
fucking
gonna
saying,
lie.
bro.
That's gonna be a hell of a kid.
That baby
my
gonna fuck
width,
me up.
my width, with her height and athleticism, and my it's a movie.
No, I ain't gonna front.
It's a
You,
movie.
that you might bring back the.
Listen.
Remember the Titans.
Right.
Word.
Oh shit, yo.
Demigod.
Yeah.
See me? Demigod is giving
Right.
very much
It's
demigod.
giving Moana.
Word,
I'm
definitely.
crying.
It's
Hey,
definitely.
you ever what's something about Tim vocals that we don't know? Like, what's some shit that you fuck with? Like maybe some white people shit, whatever.
Like, far as like what? Like, I mean,
What's something Tim vocals?
Tim Vocals doesn't watch TV for real, unless it's like on live TV. I don't play video games for real. I don't do none of that. I'm into live shit. Like, I'm into like learning about life. I'm really like a brainy for real.
You read a lot.
When I get the chance to.
Do you? Well, what I meant to say, just what's something you like that people would be like, I didn't think you would like that. I like Taylor Swift. Shake It Up.
I love Taylor Swift actually. You like I listen to a lot. Like I'm not genre based.
Mm-hmm.
I even remix a lot of different type of songs that's on. I listen to all different types of music.
When you do freestyles, like freestyles to like songs, what's your favorite? I know you do a lot of street remixes, but like talking about off camera, fucking around with the homies. What's kind of the subject matter when you be remixing these songs?
It depends on the mood that I'm in. Like, cause I don't write shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like whatever I'm feeling at that time. Usually I'm around the gang, so I'm always on street time. Like, so that's easy to do. But I could take that topic to anything.
If we can get Tim Vocals Shake It Up remix, shoot it up, ooh, ooh, ooh. Listen, because the bitch is gonna
10%.
Oh, listen, I got you. Listen, we got a couple. We racking up the percentages right now. Right now,
you about to, you looking good out there. You looking good out there percentage wise. Word.
Oh, listen, y'all niggas take notes, man. Just throw a bunch of ideas. Realistically, throw a bunch of ideas out there, and whatever sticks, and then that's 10%. That's it.
There you go. That's how innovators live. That's how innovators live. They get the idea brung to life.
Listen
and get
up.
paid for it.
Do your homework.
And
if I got asked one question.
Ask a question. We got hey, hold on. Before he asks, shout out Young Vado. You know
shout out Young Vado. Shout out.
So I have a question. So cause I've been listening to you for a minute.
Looking out for us.
Nah, real shit though. But with Tory Lanez, he's known for remixing, a lot of people's shit, and he kind of got some criticism for that. When you was blowing up and everything, like the Weeknd shit. Have you ever got any criticism from like some of your favorite artists for you jumping on their shit or not?
Hell no. I feel like I've always got praise for what I do. Like all the time. I put so much originality and I don't make it like I make it organic. Like I ain't trying to like do it like on some funny shit. I just really be doing that shit. And they just know that's me. They really love that shit. I ain't gonna front no matter who it is. I got mad praise too. And I'm a nigga that don't boast and brag. Like I don't try to see, just in third, but I got mad shit in that inbox that you know what I'm saying? They give me my love. I ain't never feel like nobody said, nah, why you doing my song? They love it.
Who's the favorite person you've had to work with so far?
Like as far as like doing the music with or just like open up for like, different type of
both.
All right, my favorite person to ever actually do like an actual live performance, like Miguel. Now open up for Miguel. Miguel is like, I did that at the Fada Converse convention. Open up for Miguel. He's one of the person that really sounds exactly. I don't think people that don't record understand the recording process. So when you hear the music, it's processed. They record it, they mix and master, and then they equalize your voice to what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But he sounds exactly like how the mastering sounds. Like they really did nothing, and that's hard to come by. Homo. what I'm saying?
When I want to kind of go back to that time when you first went viral, when you first started going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What were the opportunities like
Far as what?
thrown your way?
A lot. Like everybody came. You know, like at that time, I was still moving around. I was messing with Max B. I was fucking.
Ow.
Shout out to Max. Shout out to my boy Max. I'm on. Yeah, a lot of people don't know. I'm on Wavy Crockett too. Fell away. That's in the song. Wavy Crockett. I've been doing legendary shit since I was a little kid.
That's fire.
Yeah, man. No funny shit. I did a lot of shit, bro. But
You tap in with him still?
I wrote him a letter. I know his baby moms. I talk to her all the time. Shouldn't do her.
That's fire, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I be shaking and moving. I'm not gonna say it like I write that nigga like, yo.
Do you feel like, yo, bro? Cause like, all right. Oh man, bro. I've been meaning to talk about this for a minute.
Please.
Getting Light, Max B, that wave right there was lightning in a bottle, bro. Not to say Max B was part of that Get Light wave, but just that wave in general was lightning, bro. And like, I feel like the era never got its due justice. It's never really went as far as we should have brought it. There's no fucking reason
because
that when you see a nigga in the Bay Area doing an all-in, they're not shouting out New York.
I feel like because we don't got the authenticity anymore. We like followers now. No, not like we.
But this is but Get Light came in like you know 06.
But it's just now getting a lot of recognition. Like back then, it wasn't like everybody doing Get Light videos and everybody trying to do the moves. It was just New York niggas doing it.
It was always highlighted almost like. Cause like even you got like songs like Pop Champagne and you got
like those good songs.
You know the Cameron Votto songs. Those are those type Get Light songs. You know what I mean? But it's like, bro, them D Cole beats. Come on.
Shout out to my son D Cole.
Yeah, shout out D Cole, man, the legend.
He was one of the reasons a lot of these people are who they are today.
D Cole.
Dance or Go
Listen,
Home.
if we talk about
Sing or Go Home.
If we talk about drill with the samples and everything like that,
D Cole started the sample.
D Cole is really the godfather to
the
that
sample
shit.
master.
Yes. Who the fuck was sampling Star Fox? Who the fuck was sampling motherfucking all these white people's songs?
He was sampling. He made
1,000 Miles. Come on now. You ever did a Get Light battle?
Nah,
never.
I don't think I would never. I don't know. Like I feel like I love dancing, but I'm not into dancing. Like I'm not like let me just go out there and dance with me. But I just like music make me move. So I'm all for it. Like I'm all for the movements. Like let's get it.
Do you think that whole situation, even though like Max B, I know he got locked in, his stardom kind of got cut short before it really went. But do you believe that was almost like a missed opportunity for New York?
I feel like he's like a gem. Like
he's one of the but that's the thing though. A gem, it's almost like I feel like the people who we call gems are like the unsung heroes, and that's a problem. Unsung,
but everybody got to play their part in life. You don't ask for it; it just so happen to happen.
That's
you know what
amazing.
I'm saying?
That's
That's just you like, and it could have went another way. Nobody could have never knew who Max B was.
You're 100% right.
Right, like nobody could know what 10 vocals was. It's just that it just happened to be that way. I went into a hallway because police told me to go inside the building because we were selling crack. You know what I'm saying? And then I started singing to my man Papa was like this. Let me hear something. And then back this out. Then I went to Maryland and came back. I was 10 vocals to the world.
I have one more question.
Yeah, sure.
When you first started, your music journey, did you start rapping, or when you first started singing, was people laughing at you just because the era that you grew up in?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Back then, in real life, like character mean everything. You know what I'm saying? So if you was a nigga I knew, and your life was tough, solid. You know what I'm saying? No homo, getting money, doing everything that I know, held it down in jail, but you had other department boxes, niggas wouldn't laugh at you because they know you taking that shit seriously. I never got laughed at. I was a nigga like I don't want to do this more so than I was getting pushed to do it more so than like,
You thought you was too cool type shit?
Nah, I was into other shit. I was outside with this hoodie.
You was just getting this money, yeah. You was
outside with this same like type of hoodie.
Do you think that you were so blinded by getting money that it hindered you?
I wouldn't think I was blinded by that. I was blinded by a lot of things. I felt like I was like empathetic to everything around me. Because like I told you, my family, everything was going, so I want to be a part of everything. That's why I know how to do everything now. Oh, that's fun. Let me do that. Oh, that's fine. Let me do this. So it was easy for me to latch on to something like I sponged life.
I was going to ask you, based on your upbringing and the things you experienced and just some of just the fucked up shit you might have seen. Do you how important is it to break that cycle? I know you have a daughter and everything.
Yes, shout out to my baby girl. I feel like to break the cycle of, you know, going through. I think like it's gonna sound fucked up. I think that some of it is meant to have, and some is meant to break. Because you don't really know what you could do until you see what's out there. Like you won't know what crackhead is until you seen one.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You're like, nigga, be out here trying crack because you don't know what the like. You see these little kids out here, they trying all types of drugs. That's because they was not told by the people of our age not to do that. When I was little, trying a fucking all that other shit, you was a crackhead. Anything, you was a crackhead. If you ain't just do weed and liquor.
Yo, isn't it crazy that like the eras, like now it's almost like we're in the era of let's be sympathetic to the addict, let's be sympathetic to the fiend, let's not shame them. Because back in our era, I'd say, because I don't respect, all due respect, you're a little younger, but our era, I feel like it was like, not to sound fucked up, but knock the crackhead out and make fun of the crackhead.
Yeah, use a crackhead to fix things.
Your mama did crack run.
Right. And in this era, as we speak right now, it's like not to say I feel like it's a good thing. Nigga say it's a good thing, right? Because it's like I came from an era of the drug dealers, right? Niggas couldn't wait to go get something to sell. This is the era of the drug triers. Niggas can't wait to try that shit. What's that, a 30? Past that. Like niggas want to go up because they want to get away from society life or whatever it is. They want to try new things, and you know, they don't. Some people abuse it, but they just know how to do it. You know
What's the wildest drug you tried?
Molly.
How was that?
Bring it back.
My son was out there like my son was body rolling on the bitches.
Like Molly, I think you know Molly is like a drug where you know it's a brain drug. Like however you feel, intensify like 1,000. So if you horny, you super horny. If you mad, you be super mad. If you want to be intellectual, want to be punk, like whatever it is.
What's the thing that made you be like, nah, Molly, not for me though? Like I'm not gonna continue on doing this on the regular.
Anger.
Facts.
What do you think your anger stemmed off of?
Me showing respect first to get disrespected. I think I could take anything with a grain of salt. You could talk about me all that. I don't give a fuck. But when I'm giving you pure, sheer respect and you disrespect me, all bets are off. It's off.
You don't like being yelled at? Shit like
you
that?
can yell at me. Being a straight
yelled.
conversation. I am human. I take things on human level. Niggas get mad, but don't get disrespectful in that madness. Let's keep it respectful.
What's a moment when you're like, I'm really out here fucking with these I'm out here really fucking with some lit niggas. Like I'm a little past maybe past my my bankroll, if you will.
I feel like I'm always past my bankroll with the people I chill with. Honestly, but you know who I am is more than money. Sometimes I get in places where people I don't literally walked into places where nigga couldn't buy to get in. All the time.
How do you feel about, like, I remember the Rich in Spirit question I asked you? So, like I said, how do you feel about maybe elevating people with you as far as leaving them behind?
That's a knowing of and knowing how to do things. I could bring a person that'll tarnish the whole can.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
So I gotta know you gotta know who to bring with. You always want to bring your mans with, but you gotta make sure you're super stable before you bring that type of person. If you got understand your personnel, that's what I'm trying to say. Understand your personnel. Understand who you chilling with, who you're around, your wife, everybody. Understand who you're around.
At this point now, do you have like a strong team, or is it more or less you're working like kind of on your own?
Like I got people for what I need people for. I'm not a user, but I know if you do engineering, I'm a user for engineering. If I know you're doing this, that's what we doing. Yeah. I don't feel like I got a team of people. I let people live their life because you get 24 hours in your day. Do what you got to do in yours. So I do what I got to do in mine.
I got a question for you. When you got locked up, was there any blessings that came behind it? As far as you thought people that was for you, or you know?
That's what really changed me for real. Actually, not to say that I got like institutionalized and it made me who I am. I understood what it's like to lose everything and not be around anything.
Do Do you fear that still? Like losing shit? Like do you like almost have like a
attachment. Nah.
attachment issues? Yeah, like
I don't. I don't have attachment issues. Only thing I think I have attachment issues is with something I actually love. Because it takes a lot for me to try to love something.
What's some things you think you learned in there for the better?
Jail taught me how to know that anything and anybody could be a possible potential threat. You know what I'm saying? You know, it come in any shape, size, and form. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that the real killers are quiet, humble. Like seriously.
So what? So you said all right, because I do agree with you on that. But why do you believe the real killers are quiet and humble? And why? What do you
because
think?
they only
Hold on, it's a two-part low key. Sorry. Why do you think they're driven to go to the level they're at?
To kill? Most killers kill because they're not understood. It's all about understanding. Because if I don't feel understand, no matter, like emotional based, they're wired different from other human beings. It's just something that ticks them off faster than it'll tick me and you off. And then the way that I go about the rage about it is higher than it's you and me.
Yeah.
Like to a killer, like say into the street, you might have a good beef, you arguing with a nigga, like, yo, suck my dick.
Suck my dick to you might be this. Where suck my dick to
yes.
might be
Understood,
here.
exactly.
Yes.
So depending on how you take it, that'll make you a killer. And what makes
don't argue with white boys then, because you fuck around, beat on, kill one of them niggas, because they throw around SMDs like it's nothing.
I'm just saying, but you gotta know who you taking it from. Who's saying it.
Yeah.
Like if a gangster tell another gangster nigga suck my dick, it's going up.
Yeah, 100%.
So those be around the killer.
You ever had a nigga in jail like they really see the potential in you, like, yo, bro, what the fuck are you doing in here? Type shit.
Yo, I really gotta like they know me in jail like they know me in the street.
Yeah.
Shit, like when I go in the building, they know I'm in the building.
Yeah.
That's no cap. They already know. Shout out to my niggas that stood behind the wall and all that.
Was you singing while you was in there?
I sing everywhere I go. I'm not gonna stop being me. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm authentic. I'm me.
My son got first in the jail talent show, man. My son.
I mean, if they had a matter of fact, they did have a jail talent show, and I did win in Sing Sing. I was in Sing Sing Correctional Facility.
Did you sing and dance, or you just sang?
I just sung.
Okay.
Like dancing. If I'm a dance if I got to. Like if I'm on the court, and I feel some. I just feel dancing.
All right. Can I do a scenario?
Sure.
All right. Scenario. You're Justin. Justin. Remember how Justin Bieber's tour bros broke down in like Compton or whatever, and he was getting out. He was dancing and singing and shit. Are you doing that?
Yeah.
For the love or like, cause like
if I see that everybody is here.
It might get to a point where now they're making you their dancing monkey. You know what I mean?
Listen, like I said, know your personnel, right?
And
know your worth. Not just saying like, oh, I'm worth $1 million. Know what you should do and what you cannot do. With your level of how far you're gonna go with certain things. Yeah. I do it for the love. Like, damn, my people's out here. Like, let me get a little performance. Yeah. But then that's when I'm like, all right, y'all got what y'all got. I know how to say no. I know how to detach myself from anything.
What's more important to you, the love or the bag?
That's a hard question. Depending on where I'm at in life.
Situational.
Yeah, like if everything is great in life and there's no the love.
It's almost like you know how like these celebrities, these rich ass niggas, like they find like random shit to like. Jake Paul starts boxing. Yeah, becomes this new fucking passion that we never heard of from him. But he has the money and the resources and the wherewithal, whatever, to be able to just do random ass shit.
But he could do that though. He could really buy.
It's almost like I talk about people. We've heard people, you know, the robbers, the killers, the worst people, quote unquote, are some of the best people when you put them in a different position. There's literally, I'm saying, I just
dead ass told you that, like, stay on the comments. I know dead ass niggas behind the wall that got forever in a day, never coming home. These are the most smartest, calmest people in the world. I just said they just understood. Word. So
now on the other side of it though,
you got some niggas are deranged though. You got some niggas that like I said, some of these niggas are the calmest niggas in the world, and some niggas are deranged. Like they need to be there. Like,
what do you think? A lot of the issues, like when all right, you grew up in the hood. You know you understand what it is, bro. And I'm pretty sure we all did,
Of course.
to our own extent. How much of it is these niggas need help more than this is just a savage nigga?
I feel like savagery is being inserted into people today. Even if it's not you, it's easy to be inserted to you now because the music say it.
It's promoted.
Like
but it's always kind of been promoted, and
no,
if you think about it.
Not like how it is.
Violence and
violence
negativity.
But it's been the story behind the violence. Fuck the police. They had a reason for being violent. Reason for saying things. Niggas with attitudes. They had a reason for being this way. Now these niggas are just mad because I live on 110th and you live on 111th.
Facts.
No history of being segregated or nobody did nothing. Fuck that. You from 110th, suck my dick.
You niggas die for their neighborhood that they mama rent. Jay-Z said it.
Yeah, and you're going to die for a neighborhood that's going to be there when you're dead.
I have a question.
And gonna keep moving.
Yes, yeah.
Do you feel like in certain hoods, mental health is like pushed aside and not focused on?
That is a great ass motherfucking question. You know, funny. I feel like I said, certain things are needed. The world, this economy needs that to happen. Just imagine if one rich nigga came and flooded the whole USA with money. Right. The economy would be fucked up. You need somebody to fail in order for the economy to go. That's how it goes. Everybody rich, you break up the economy. So yeah, and I think that they need that people that's they know mental health is so they can keep that side of the whatever financial branch they got going up. You know what I'm saying? Like
keep the peasants fighting.
They
so we can,
got the cure for cancer, right? I feel like they do.
The cure for AIDS. I got you.
I feel like they got the cure for a lot of shit. But if they gave it out for free, what would it be worth?
Right.
When it's worth more than, you know how much
to cure, to treat a person, keep them alive.
They could really do that, and I'm pretty sure the niggas got that top Illuminati around here. That top money.
Listen.
They could do that. This guy smoking. Word, shit got spooky. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is the thing about Magic Johnson, right?
Oh man. Talk about it, because I'm with you. I got you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bitch got that bag.
Only people I've seen that live that long is Magic Johnson and crackheads. Crackheads live forever. Crackheads outlive my family.
Yo,
but once they stop doing crack, they die.
That's
crazy. That's crazy. Crack living to crack your head.
Bro, but what would you rather have, a crackhead or a fentanyl guy? Or not even a fentanyl guy, but these new fiends. Is it an old fiend versus a new fiend?
I would have an old fiend.
Old fiends.
Old fiends would know how to do everything. They was electricians.
Yeah, they would fix your car for the low.
TV from scratch. They know how to do,
crazy.
Nah, the old fiends did everything. Clean your house.
Bro.
Oh my God.
They was
Let me tell you something.
Loyal though.
I could talk about this. I don't give a fuck.
Me too.
Because it's been a long time. There was a time when I was renting shit out for niggas to move in. You know what I mean? And I remember, I'll never forget, I gave son the whip. I'm like, yo, be careful. That nigga smacked the whip up, and in the same week, had a fiend fix that shit, bro. Not even in the same week, in the same 24-hour cycle.
Yeah.
Had that shit looking like brand new. I said, yo, bro, how you do that? He said, nah, don't worry about it. Just know. This shit work. This shit talk. Talk. You know?
I'm not gonna lie, fiends is, and that's what I'm trying to say. You gotta think about who they were before these fiends.
Bro, they was washing cars.
And not only that, fiends, you go up top, when they not fiends no more, they super tough.
Nasty.
Those be the real tough niggas. They just lose it on drugs. They be on the bag, chasing the bag up top, and then come home with a habit.
See, out here's a little different. The fiends out here be the niggas with the trade jobs and the niggas with the
type shit.
I mean, the carpenters and
that's how it is in most other outside of states.
You
ever seen one crackhead fiend, whatever, that shit actually broke your heart, like seeing them like that?
What hell? I don't watch friends that I grew up with turn into fiends. Shit me?
Yeah.
We serving people did not end up serving him. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Shit me? Hell yeah. What?
Now on the other side, what's a good crackhead story? Like a funny one. Like I know you got a lot of them.
What? I ain't gonna lie. It's like my son Electro.
Being in the trap is fun, bro. Sometimes.
Yeah, like Electro was one of the most legendary crackheads ever. He walked 2 miles an hour. He slid his feet, never bent his knees, but he knew how to fix anything. Everything.
Mhm.
Anything and everything. He smelled like, what the fuck, but I ain't gonna lie, but he was loved. Like I'm trying to say, the crackheads now is like, they're not even
crackheads, bro. They're just fucking laid out on the street, fentied out.
Fenty.
No Rihanna. No Riri.
I really feel sorry for them, B. True story. That's a drug that when I was younger, I never really heard of. I'm pretty sure it was around.
It was definitely around.
But niggas was definitely not talking about fentanyl when I was a kid.
Maybe I shouldn't get. I won't get into it. But
I mean,
it spread out. So I don't know how accurate this is, and this is why I didn't want to go too much into
all right,
it.
that means.
But
speak your portion if you know.
remember the rallies, the BLM riots in Baltimore, maybe like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that. From what I was told, from what I like read and like the information I gathered,
research you got,
a lot of the fentanyl trade happened in that time because, well, at least the fentanyl trend started in that time because a lot of pharmacies got raided, and they got their hands on the fentanyl, and they were able to kind of whatever, and that's kind of what started the. You know how the trade,
the wave,
the trade goes down from down south up to Baltimore to New York. You know,
so
you know what I'm saying? So we had a good conversation before this podcast. Long story short, you know what I mean? Like, we had a great conversation about certain things that y'all niggas may not know. You know what I mean?
May not have ever seen.
Never seen.
Right. So,
but and bro, it's almost been since that time. It's almost like it's been introduced, and it's like the hot thing, and it's like, bro, were you all right? So I know you did things in your past.
I never sold Fetty.
I'm not. No. I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, but that's what I'm not saying. Not saying you did it, but
some shit. I might have sold you.
Bro, they're spiking weed with fentanyl now.
Grava.
Bro, my man's at work. He's good. One of the nicest niggas I ever met in my life, bro. His wife did
spiking what with the what?
Bro, his wife did a weed edible. It had fentanyl in it. All right. His wife is now like almost damn near like a vegetable type shit. You feel me?
Bless, that's
so it's like, bro, I pray for her, bro, all the time. But like, shit like that, it's like I feel like now niggas is just spiking their shit so they can have the fiends coming back, and it's like, bro, it's all not that deep.
When I was back out of town and I was doing my road things, it's kind of crazy.
Road
road dance. I was doing something to down. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but I ain't gonna say too much. Yeah. And the more powerful of it, even when people was going away from it, that's the one they wanted. They'll travel for that. Oh, nigga just passed away off that. Oh,
I heard Boozy said some shit like that.
That's real facts. Like the you think
like if you heard a nigga the real
I
fiends.
think people fiends they chase their first high.
Yeah, facts.
That first initial whatever drug they on, and after you become accustomed to it, you know what I'm saying, you get immune, the feeling is not the same. So when you find something that enhances the feeling that you used to feel, you chase that shit like. Bro,
which is crazy to me, bro, because like, I did shrooms. I've done shrooms, and it's probably the hardest drug I may have ever done in my life. And I'll be like, yo.
But you know what? You know what's so crazy?
If you can't, there's no high, like, any higher you can get, there's no reason to be that high.
All right, so I was trying to speak to somebody, right? They were like, shrooms is healthy.
It's cool.
I said, okay, I believe so. But anything that's going to make you a hallucinogen, you're definitely not okay.
You're definitely not okay. I'll say this. It's all a matter of, doing shrooms is all a matter of knowing your surroundings and mind over matter. Because, like, I promise you, there was one instance where I can sit there and say, I saw a zombie crawling out the ground.
Come on, see.
Wait.
Come on.
Wait.
Come on now.
But it was a split second, and I said, wait a second, I'm high.
That's
so sound.
because you got mind control over Debo.
It was almost like, yes.
I'm saying you have mind control over
Debo. But like I said, it's more of a matter of the mindset and the nigga you are. If you are mind over matter, nigga, if you know you're high, this is what's going down. You know what I'm saying? versus a nigga that says this is real.
Let me take it. Like,
yeah, this is real.
If you can control a drug rather than the drug control you,
yes,
it's good. You know what you're doing.
Smoke the soil, don't let the soil smoke you. This is an old term.
You know about soil?
Nah, this is soil, by the way. Shout out to our sponsor, Twisted Flowers. By your side, 24/7.
You put them on with the backwards talking shit.
Oh, I didn't put them on. We will eventually.
Yeah, eventually type shit.
Yeah, we talk backwards where we're from. So, like, if a girl pretty, she ugly.
I call a pretty girl ugly anyway.
No,
just to get on her nerves.
No, it's like you know, if a not a bad bitch, if a hideous bitch is right there, you like, yo, that bitch is cute. She might start smiling. She's not where we from, but we really just call that girl ugly.
That's
but everybody,
foul.
like it's foul. If
but
you get
nice.
great news, you can be like, yo, bro, I'm sad right now. But everybody knows that, like, you know, you in a good mood type shit. So everything's like backwards how we talk.
That's crazy.
But bro, I want to actually ask you
so
this.
how do y'all get to the bitches?
Huh?
I don't want to fuck you.
No.
No. No,
I got it.
No,
I got it. No,
that's close. It's close.
Nah.
Yo, this is why I didn't want to put them on camera because there's levels to this shit.
This shit is crying.
It's all in how you say it.
It's so many context. There's so much context. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. This is amazing.
I ain't know. I just want to know because I let me find out.
If you meet a shorty from the town, you'd be like, I'm thin. You should be like, she's thin. You'd be like, she's thin. She got a fatty. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't be like, I'm not trying to fuck you. You'd be like, I'm trying to bust your ass.
You trying to cat it.
Shit like that. You trying to cat it. Cat. Like, all right, so I'm going to break that down. Cat.
All right.
Cat something.
Yeah.
You know how cats scratch things up, fuck it up.
Down. You understand?
You catted it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You fucked her shit up.
That off one time.
Yeah,
but if a bitch calls you handsome,
that
means you ugly.
I respect that.
But yeah.
In real life, I don't give a fuck what did a bitch call me. As long as she call me over for some head, we's good.
I respect it.
We's good.
So what's more? So when you're messing with a Joe Blow joint, like a random joint, you look to get the head more than the whole thing.
When I was fucking with randoms in my random time, if I wasn't getting the head, I wasn't fucking at all.
I feel like
the car don't start without the gas.
Can I be honest with you? Like in my day, I felt like I didn't fully, completely like get the whole package. If you didn't get the head, you didn't get the whole package. You don't know the real, like, you know what I'm saying? You got like the silver package, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like you got the free trial, you know what I mean?
You went to Great Adventures and got the ticket. You ain't get the go pass. You ain't get the flash pass and all that. You got to wait online for 2 hours.
The flash pass is fucking crazy.
Yeah, you ain't flash pass yourself. Yeah, man, shit like that. You gotta get your go pass. I ain't gonna front. I feel like females know they be doing it and they know who they could do it to. For real, too. I want to talk about this. Yeah,
I think it's like a pick and choose situation because like a lot of girls, because like yo, for example, there's a shorty that's gonna let me spank it on the first night, no questions asked, and then there's a shorty that's gonna let you make you fucking cuff it for fucking.
You know what's so crazy about
3
that?
months before you go.
I always feel like it's fucked up to say. I feel like everybody's wife at one point was somebody hoe.
Type shit.
That's fucked up to say. And I want to say hoe like you was selling your body, but you was with a nigga just getting dead. You know what I'm saying? Just doing dick.
Yeah.
On a high accelerated rate.
Okay. No, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think
it's not nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying that was somebody else. She went through all that to be somebody. I feel like that's what they got to do.
I would ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
You know how women are on some like it's almost like body positivity if they fuck the nigga they want.
Right. Do
you believe that women should be using feminism as a guise behind that, or do they should just say, "I want to fuck this nigga"? Period.
I feel like.
Do you believe that's true feminism?
I believe there are true feminists.
No, 100%. I agree.
I believe that femininity is around.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that some females live in it, and I feel like some people use it as a shield.
Okay.
As far as I could say this because I want as a hobby from this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if you could read a book or you could read a wall or read a room, you know who's living in it and who's faking it.
Mm-hmm.
I always pull them out.
Mm.
Oh, you a feminist, huh? Oh. But it's like, you know, like I feel like females have a lot of words to cover up what we can't say.
Yeah.
Like they could call a nigga ugly, fat, black, broke, stink.
If we sat here and made fun of,
if we being misogynistic.
If we sat here and made fun of, I feel like she's gotten some flack on this podcast, but I feel like if we sat here and made fun of Lizzo, we'd be the worst humans in the world. But if like 3 girls got on a podcast and was like, yeah, this nigga got a little dick, they'd be like, yeah, let's make fun of this nigga.
And they all chime in too, like, how little was it? Wow.
Yeah.
Word, true story. True story.
Do you think masculinity is being killed? Like,
I feel like masculinity is being controlled. I wouldn't say like it's accepted to a certain extent. Like when it's getting controlled, like over an abundance, like we calm that down. Now you're being misogynistic. Chill. You're doing too much. You what's the word that everybody uses? Narcissistic. I told the girl the other day, right? She was talking to me. She was like, Tim Vocals, she was on my live. She's like, you're a narcissist. I said, spell it.
Oh my God.
And I said, give me a complete sentence. Use the word in a complete sentence. Don't just say it in a statement. You're a narcissist. Use it in a complete sentence, then I might understand that you using the word. Matter of fact, you wasn't even using that word 10 years ago.
Oh my God.
Type shit.
You started using that when social media told you to do it.
When Trump became president.
Word.
Because I got you. I know. I'll be on it, bro.
Word. Ready, set, go, you. All this weird shit. Y'all be using the words out the wrong context.
Motion, I felt like was a social media thing.
Oh my God.
Out of nowhere, now everybody want to use that
God.
shit.
What's the worst word of all these little
Weird.
Weird?
I hate that word. Because it be the weird people calling you weird.
I don't know if I feel like
I hate weird. It's so overly used by anybody. You're being weird. What did I do?
Yeah.
I feel like lit is the almost overused shit because
I feel
motherfuckers
like-
be having real fucked up standards for what's lit and what's
But
not.
lit don't make you feel bad. Lit is never a bad word.
Oh, you mean like
The
well,
word
you're taking
weird
okay.
is being used out of content. You know what I'm saying? Because most weird people was Michael Jackson was weird. He was lit.
It's super lit.
Albert Einstein, pretty sure he was weird. All the weird people were that's what made you good. You was weird to step out the box.
What makes you weird?
The fact that I like not to do everything everybody else do, but I could do everything they can do. I could go to the club, but I don't like the club.
What's if you had to put all of your talents, like, where do you want to? What's the number one talent you want to highlight? Like, if you had to choose nothing to be one thing, what is it?
I mean, obviously now singing, but I feel like you know I like dirt bikes, pedal bikes. I could flip. I could do mad shit. Like I could do everything. There's nothing I could do. Like,
I mean, you ever thought about doing like a one man show or like just being?
Yeah,
like,
I was thinking about, but that's because it's gonna be body tiring and life tiring. If I do that, that's gonna be mass strain on the body. Do everything over every day. Then I'm like, like it's not
like the Jamie Foxx shit.
right.
Like,
Yeah, see what Jamie at.
Fuck you.
Yeah, see what Jamie at right now. Oh, fuck you, fuck you.
Hey.
Could I
That song over you.
He said it don't go when you good.
Nah, he hit that.
Nah,
shit.
he went crazy.
He did.
It don't matter what I do. Listen, what I do is
I'm crying.
I ain't a singer, nigga.
Like, look, all right, look what Jamie did all that, right? Look where he at now. They got Jamie looking like how 50 Cent was looking inside that motherfucking movie that nobody cared about.
No.
shit.
Shout out to 50 though, and shout out to Jamie.
Shout out to Jamie, bro.
I don't want no smoke with none of y'all. Don't shadow ban me. Don't do none of that shit.
Who's like your biggest like influence, or not even necessarily influence, but like when you look at them, you be like, damn, this is a career path I'd love to go down.
I like comedians. I mean, I wouldn't think I like their career path. I just like what they do. They tell the truth with a joke. Like they tell the truth through a joke.
I got a question.
Yeah.
You ever met somebody and got starstruck? You didn't think that you ever would be?
Hell no,
Never?
ever.
Another one. What's one song that you did personally that actually made you cry?
Me, I got a song called "Save Me."
Save Me?
Yeah,
I'm gonna save that. I like listening to songs like that actually reaches
it's
the
called "Save Me."
audience.
"Save Me" is like it's one of them personal joints. Word. I love that song. True story. "Save Me."
And you
Perfect.
freestyle that?
I freestyle everything. I never write nothing because I feel like when I write something, I'm gonna look at it and see if I can write something better immediately. So I'll be there writing one verse for 18,000 hours, trying to make that one verse better.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a perfectionist, but I'm my biggest critic.
Yeah.
Being you had the riser you had, and like I said, we were in the era we were in. What's something you would have taken advantage of back then?
The fact that like not knowing where I was at when I was there.
Mm-hmm.
No, not knowing the level of people I was around and where I was at when I was there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would have took more advantage of. People looking at because it was new, like being viral and all that shit was brand new. So the stardom was like looked at different. So it was like if I knew what it like how it is, like you could if I had a plan right now, like let me just go and take this right here because I'm around him. Take this picture, do this right here, make this song with him, do that in third. I could have been around mad people that would do this song with, but I never wanted to do a song. I just chilling there and just act like smoking and keeping it right like hood shit. But never mentioned music ever. And I'm around a nigga that could change my life.
You mentioned doing the show, opening up for Miguel, but who was the favorite nigga you did a song with?
Torian, by far. Torian, shout out to Tory Lanez.
That's one of the goats.
He sent you the song, you sent him the file, y'all was in the studio together.
I was in his house for 2 months.
That's fire.
What?
Which one, Miami or Canada?
How did that whole entire thing come about?
How did it come about? I think me and Tory Lanez, like, it's very similar. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my life path and what he liked and how we go about music is different. Like, Tory Lanez been shouting me out for years and years on end. Like, this is one of the shout-outs right here, I'm to be honest.
With all due respect, without it being like a Tim Vocals, shout out to Tim Vocals, a real New York niggas know what I'm talking about. It wasn't a Tim.
Me and Tory, this is one of the songs right here we did in this house. Was in this house. But anyway, free Tory Lanez. I think Tory.
Ooh.
The experience.
You want to get into that?
Me, you could. I mean, I'm ready to speak whatever. I mean,
did you watch the documentary? Any of the things covering it? Whatever. How much did you cover it?
Speaking to him, I didn't gotta really. You could tell when somebody's lying or not. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing you could do when somebody's lying. You could always. I just feel bad, bro.
What do you think? Do you think it was powers that be? Do you think it was?
It could be a lot of situations, bro. And maybe not ones that we always thinking about. It could be something that we don't even know. It's like when they say the more money, more problems. It's the problems you can't see.
Being at the level you got to, what is some shit that scared you about the industry?
What? The way how these people move. Like they really like robots. Like they do whatever. Like they move crazy.
How
like,
it's fake.
I wouldn't say all of it is, but some people are like puppets to the shit. So it's like it's placement.
How much WWE is in this industry?
60%. I'm gonna say 60%.
60% WWE.
60% definitely WWE.
That's lit. That's super lit. But it's
you,
not
you,
wild. When I say lit, I'm just saying like it's funny.
And then you got some people that's dead ass serious. You got niggas that's really coming out the mud. This shit like really, like won't change for nobody.
What's the most hood nigga you met in the industry? Like
in the industry,
like you were okay. You from the trenches type shit.
The hood nigga that I met in the industry.
Who's a nigga that's gonna see a roach and not make a big deal about it?
Me.
Yeah.
Fuck me. I ain't gonna get mad at no roach.
Can you say the most highlighted experience was it the Tory Lanez situation?
I mean, I've been in Rolling Stones, New York Times, Fader Complex.
What's one memory? What's one memory where you like, damn, I really did this shit?
When I made the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got 3.5 stars. I got more stars than Rick Ross. I got a 3-page layout, top 5 artists and other shit. I was up there with Green Day, Aerosmith.
Yeah, Aerosmith, that guy.
Tim Vocals.
Yeah.
Timothy.
Word. Obama on a couple.
Oh.
Word. 3-page layout.
What's your goal? Like, what's your biggest I want to see this happen before it's all over.
I want to see my daughter grow up and be rich. Fuck me being rich. I want to see her do everything that I couldn't do. Word.
What's type of shit she's into?
She's a kid.
No, I know, but
she's into everything. Like
you
me.
You
could see it.
It's the best part.
I see a lot of me in her. Yeah. I see that she's a spongy person.
I say this, bro. You know what I do? I talk to you about the electrician shit, the construction. I see a lot of people every day, and this is no disrespect to any of them, by the way, if y'all watching, but I see a lot of people who have let go of that inner child, that thing, and that's really the root of who we the fuck are, bro.
That's the root of staying young and the car break down when you don't use it no more. It's still 1970 cars out here looking brand new because they being used, they being taken care of.
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah,
so if we don't take care of nothing, then
it goes back to maintain. This goes back to maintain.
Yo, this nigga still be playing that WWE shit, bro.
That's my
I can tell he true to
Well,
himself.
That's my routine. Actually, I broke my routine today. It was fucked me up. Yeah. I watch about like 2 hours of wrestling before I do any like interview or any podcast thing.
That's dope.
They're amazing on the mic, like the improv.
All right.
The
I'm an anime fan. You asked me if I like.
I had a feeling because you brought up. I feel like I heard a little reference. Yo,
yeah,
geez,
I
hold on.
really,
And we're gonna open up this table. We're gonna open up this table. And I'm gonna show you some shit
that's dope.
that you're gonna be like, oh my god.
Yeah, I love anime.
Listen,
I go back.
What's your favorite anime? You brought up the Titans. I thought you brought up the Titans.
I did, but
I know. I know. I'm a nerd, bro.
Nah,
Listen.
I jacked it. I mean, I could go for like the Japanese version of American version things like Dragon Ball Z, but the Japanese.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you like the dub instead of the sub? I mean the sub instead of the dub. I mean,
I like the action better inside of the Japanese version.
what's your favorite show? Like your favorite anime you've seen so far?
Baki.
Baki. Yeah.
Baki's tough. Baki's tough.
Yeah.
I fuck with Baki. I fuck with Baki. I fuck with Baki.
And not just that, it's a lesson inside every shit.
Type
It teaches
shit.
you
Yeah.
and it's so real. Like if you listen and you take what hear from that shit is real. That shit OD. I'm like, oh shit, this shit is 100% factual, and I like it.
I don't know if you've seen the Sand episode with that episode made me a fan right then and there when he fought that Sand guy and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Word to though.
I seen all the episodes of Baki, even the new episodes is right now.
Were you a
Happy
nigga
Forest Father.
clowning anime prior to the revelation you had?
Who, me?
Yes.
I didn't think anything of it. I won't clown anything I don't know until I actually get the experience of it. You know what I'm saying? And then I won't clown it. I just I won't be around it. Like
We're from an era where your era was like be tough or you're a bitch.
That's
almost. And like you can't show no anime, you can't show no Britney Spears. If you like whatever the fuck you have to almost like you're from the era where like the little hidden pleasures, you have to keep that shit like hidden.
Yeah,
almost.
it has to be a personal thing. Like it's just like that's part of growing too. Like you know,
and now the fact that you're able to almost be open about it, like
yeah, like
how do you feel like because like I'll tell you this, I've been an anime nigga since like 2000 like to not even maybe the 90s. You feel me?
So would you consider like Pokemon?
Yeah,
anime?
Yeah. And but here's the thing though, because there's niggas that fuck with Pokemon, but there's not niggas that really jack Pokemon, like was really playing the game.
I'm
really
a Pokemon fan.
I'm not saying you, but there's niggas that really wasn't true to this. I respect. So there's niggas that was new to this, not true to this. But I consider myself a nigga who's true to this. And I remember niggas making fun of me for years about fucking with this shit.
You know what?
I didn't care.
Like,
I did it.
Shit like that. I'm like, so? They like, yo, you might go play Pokemon. I'm going to go play Pokemon.
But what I'm saying is now
they might go poke your moms. Like,
oh, I respect it. The influx of people, especially the hood, that fucks with anime now. I was like, oh, now I'd be like, oh, now y'all niggas want to fuck with this shit, nigga. What you mean?
Follow the leader mentality. Like I said,
listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna be the guy. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking and flex nuts or nothing. But like, I definitely was wearing Vans before a lot of niggas too. But
you know what? I got one pair of Vans.
Word.
That's it. I guess like I don't know. I was just on some Jordan shit my whole life.
No, well, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's your prerogative. But like what I'm saying is, a lot of niggas was just on certain shit at a certain time, and it was just like I said, it was about being gangster and wearing Jordans and fucking wearing your fucking 6X tall tee.
Yeah, facts. I was 5 feet wearing a 2XT. Small, but I mean, I understand. But in real life, I just know like where certain things derive from. Somebody asked me why I don't wear foreign, because I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you drive foreign though?
I would drive a foreign car.
Mm-hmm.
I would drive a regular car too.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter. Like in real life, I don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
Like I feel like all these people that we put money into, we don't know nothing about. But you want to ask your man down the block, what's in that bag of weed?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't ask about that stitching on that I married.
Yeah.
As a fact, I agree with that.
You ain't ask about that shoe on a Louis.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't go see if that shit defected or fake nothing. You took that shit right in the bag and you walked out happy.
Well, the only contrast I would say is the fact that they're like 200 years.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say, like they're like 200 years old. Some of these brands and like the quality's kind of just like been
all right
there.
All right,
I
don't get me wrong.
I really
I understand why they 200 years old, but who are they?
I will say.
I have something to say. The problem is people today are just sheep, and they'll follow what other people are doing.
Oh my God!
Without looking into certain things that they're doing, and they'd rather follow somebody and wear what the next person is wearing instead of putting money in their brother or their cousin's business.
Shout out to my baby, man. I wish you could be sitting here
because that's just how it is today. But that's the problem with these young kids. Now you could see kids in high school, they're wearing fucking a myriad in high school.
Oh God!
But back in the day, like we were rocking Payless sneakers.
Facts.
I mean, I wasn't rock. Well, nah, I might have at a point in time. But I will say this: Champion, Polo, True Religion does not cost as much as a Miri,
Type
Dior, and motherfucking Louis.
You could have bought a Champion,
bro, in your
Polo,
day, crazy.
True Religion with the money you buying with Dior's.
Bro, keep it a stack.
What?
An outfit from I'm gonna say our era because I'm not even gonna. We're not too far off apart.
Yeah,
An outfit from our era. A white tall tee, made the max, and I'm talking about the max, would cost you $20 if you got some real nice tall tee. Nice. You gotta spend some shit. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Hilfiger maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Academics jeans, Rockefeller jeans. Am I going? Jabot jeans. Realistically, the Amiris of that day was Jabot's.
Red Monkey.
What I say? Red Monkey. Ooh. Talk about it.
There's a couple of good joints out there back then.
Realistically, those were like the high end jeans, but like realistically,
they were only $500 though at the max.
They were accepted, and they were accepted as $500. You know what I mean?
$500 back then for a pair of jeans was outrageous.
And yeah, so you were able to really rock like Academics and Rockaware, and it was okay.
Pepe jeans.
You could have
shit.
Yes, Pepe was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you had a pair of Forces. And now let's just say it's in wintertime. Maybe your real bag is going into your jacket, your Pele, your North Face shirt. What, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got Pele's, you got North Faces jackets, you got Gore-Tex boots,
Montclairs.
Montclairs.
Well, niggas wasn't even rocking Montclair in that day. Back in those days, it was Pele, North Face, or Merm.
Merms, definitely
Merms was crazy.
Merms.
That was an era.
That was.
Did you have a Merm on in the bags?
They got brand new Mermons right now. Like
I was going to ask you though, the bags that are sour, you had the Merm on, right? I know.
What age did you start getting fly?
Like I don't think that it was an age group. It went off and on. Like
you
I
from
feel
Harlem,
like yeah. So that was the thing to do. Like you couldn't come outside without getting snapped on. You better niggas cut your ass off the stoop. What you see your dumb ass upstairs? Like dead ass. Go get some money, bum. Like I heard that as a kid. Now how people talking right now. I was hearing that as a kid. Them OT niggas came with that swag, that talk. Like they was making sure you fly. They know what they said? They said you could always get next to some money if you look like it.
I like that actually. I like that.
And that's what the OT nigga told me that.
I also feel like this generation of like drug dealers and shit, they don't like how you were saying before, how before it was like a community and shit. Back in the day, the old school drug dealers, they would make sure the kids are hooked up on their block. And now they don't give a fuck about these kids.
They was giving out turkeys and
all
that shit.
They'll serve the kids. They'll serve
summertime block parties and block bras and all that stuff. It was going crazy. Now they don't give a fuck. A drug dealer look at you like, fuck your mom's, like, dead ass.
Yeah.
Dead ass. That shit was crazy.
I was gonna ask you one thing. I know you know about the gang life a little bit. Back in the day compared to now, do you not even back in the day compared to now? New York in general, do you believe that the gang culture is more trendy?
I feel like whatever makes you popular today is going on. Like being a gang member back then was looked at as like something bad.
It was. I feel like it was always like, especially if you were a street rapper, it was always kind of what it was.
I'm just saying, like you couldn't be like super OD ganged out and be looked at as a good representative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now being a gang is the shit.
I feel like even back then though. All right, so
give me an example of what you mean back then. Like,
so in my experience, I remember, let's just say the 06 and 06.
All right, like the Dipsets and all.
It was Wayne was blood, Jim was blood. You had all these blood niggas in general.
All right,
and it was hot to be blood.
Right.
Now we fast forward to, let's just say, the GS9 era.
Right.
Bobby was Crib. Then you fast forward a little bit, 5E was Crib, and you got Roddy Ricch in the West Coast as Crib, and it's almost like Crippin' is almost hot now. I know Roddy's a West Coast nigga, but you know what I mean?
No, that's fire, because Crips has always had the West Coast.
For sure.
I feel like whatever is hot, that's what people gonna join. Like, Bloods was back then, but
I feel like even with the woos now, like it was cool. Like I said, even now, like there's so many Crips emerging. Like
it wasn't like
it's
that
almost
back then.
hot to be. It's almost hot.
It wasn't that back then.
Mm.
Now, like, on this side, the East Coast, it's a lot of Crips. Whatever the music was putting out, or whatever it was influenced by, like people were turning. Now there's so many more Crip artists than anything. People want to be Crip, opposed to when it was back then, like you said, Wayne, Jim Jones, or all these other Blood niggas. Everybody wanted to be Blood.
So now, West Coast is a little the gangbang is different.
They live.
It's almost it's
out
true.
here we gangbang.
We're true to the block.
They live that shit.
And the West Coast is true to the set, true to the block, true to where you're
true
from.
To life.
Out here, it's almost like, and this is what my experience. I'm not a gangbanger at all, but from what I experienced and what I've seen my niggas do and niggas I've been around do, is like I said. Now in 06, it was hot to be a Blood. In 2012 plus, it's hot to be a Crip. So now, what are we? What is it? Are we true to where we're from? Are we true to this, or are we trendy?
True to the trend.
Because I almost feel like that's what almost invalidates New York gangbang, and just no disrespect to anyone, but this is almost what invalidates it.
I feel like you have a valid point. I feel like, all right, now anybody could be anything. Like you could be Crip without going through no, like, you know what I'm saying, no complications. You just be like, yo, my man, you want to be Crip and you
walk right in.
Opposed to what it was for initiation back then. We had to do some shit that might have sent us away for a long time to become Blood.
Tell me if you remember this. Niggas getting Facebook messages. Do you want to be Crip or do you want to be Blood?
Oh my God.
I remember those days.
That's crazy, bro.
I remember those days.
That's crazy. Do you want to be Crip or do you want to get... Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But the crazy thing is, like, if you were to talk about, like, things back in the day, people will... Back in the day, they were a little bit more hardcore with the gang shit. Like, gang members...
Stood for something.
It stood for
Everyone
something.
wears whatever
like,
color they want now.
Yeah, if you look at, like, Nipsey Hussle, he did something with his gang.
Oh,
he made a name for himself, and he made it like, okay, if you're going to be in this, like, you have to stand for something.
Right.
You're not just running around with friends. Like, this means something to us.
Yeah.
That's what separates the West Coast and the East Coast. We have certain people that are, like, in higher powers, but they don't do the things that, like, he did to make it, like, you're going to be in this, you're going to be a part of something. You're going to do something bigger
something
with
for the
it.
community almost.
Yeah, not just gang shit too. We're gonna do some positive shit to make sure we're gonna like be holding down the community.
Right.
So that's what they're supposed to be doing. But out here it's like dog step on dog. It's not even, nigga, you think you high, I'm higher than you. Like I'm trying to do something, you do. What's the name? Floyd Mayweather go buy the big glass ass motherfucking watch, the big shiny shit. Uzi put a diamond in his head. Like niggas just trying. I never in my life thought I was going to experience it. But it's my time to limit somebody actually putting a diamond in their head.
Yeah.
It's just about the flex, bro. It's about the flex.
But that's too much of a flex. That shit was leaking, bleeding.
I'm crying.
Shit.
Leaking, bleeding.
That shit was leaking and bleeding.
Facts.
That was a real blood diamond.
This nigga's stupid.
Shout out to Uzi. No funny shit.
Shout out to Uzi, man.
Nah, he's an East Coast nigga.
And I'm gonna keep it 100 though. I fuck with what he.
He's an anime master.
Because at the end of the day, bro, I'll say he has.
He's a living anime,
and he's very positive. He's very positive.
What?
When there's any negativity that goes his way, he usually uses that as fuel for some funny shit, for some dumb shit he'll do, and I fuck with that.
That man is amazingly talented.
Yeah, facts.
Like OD, like I know I shot a joke, but he's dead as talented.
Bro, you amazingly talented, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Bro. I really do.
Bro, I be keeping it stacked, bro. I was when me and you first started talking a minute ago, because this first and foremost, this has been a long time coming, bro.
Shit,
over a year coming.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Facts.
Your story needed to get out. Your story needed to get out, because I seen the way, no disrespect to the older brands that interviewed you and shit. You got a lot of shit off, but like,
I didn't get a chance to say exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
It's I just go as the flow. I try to be as authentic as I can. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just be fabricating shit up there. Like, yeah, last week I was in the house. I went to sleep. I woke up to a nice 100,000. That shit was in my sleep.
I woke up to 100,000, and then there was 100,000 ops, and I had to shoot them all.
True story. I shot all of them.
Soldier Boy challenge.
You want to know how I did it? I shot 100,000 with 90,000 bullets.
But I wanted to know.
Hold on. What's up, baby girl?
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm at the podcast, man.
Uh-oh. Which baby girl is it?
All right.
Which baby girl is that?
Ha ha.
Ha!
Shit.
But
that's my baby girl right there.
I want to know what's next for you.
As far as like, I'm willing to step into something like, as far as like, you know, like I'm put out a mixtape, of course, you know, EP, of course, you know, some visuals, and then I want to like go into like helping people, like maybe start a little, like a, you know, label or something like that, a little group or something
Bro,
like that.
listen, man, it's just give back to the community, bro.
I think
That's
I'm always
beautiful.
giving back to the community.
That's
My
beautiful.
way I can, you know what I'm saying? I'm more to the streets with people. You know what I'm saying?
As you should listen, bro. Listen, that's. I believe that's what needs it the most, because there's so many amazing people in that life, and they have so much to offer the world than just serving.
Yeah,
Realistically,
you know what? Like my
or
talent is
or
cool,
jugging or whatever.
But everybody that does have a talent wants to have another purpose. Like Michael Jackson, for instance, he's one of the greatest entertainers, if not the most popular person in the world ever for me, because I feel like he was worldwide renowned, right? But he was buying up catalogs.
Facts.
So we was beefing with Sony.
Yeah.
He was buying up all of their music. So he left out of Sony owning half of it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And they was mad, and they may or may not have put these allegations on them. We ain't gonna talk about it, but
that's what I'm trying to say. But
you motherfuckers,
you
motherfuckers,
let that fly with the party you think with.
You motherfuckers.
Put that bag on, Mike.
You know what I mean?
Don't let that go with the part you think with.
But yo, listen, man. I believe this deserves a part 2.
Oh,
I mean, it's been an hour and change, or way over an hour and change. Actually,
Hey man, podcast,
you know what I mean? Yo, Tim,
yo, buzzing.
real
Appreciate
one, bro.
Appreciate
Vado,
you.
I
I appreciate the late input, Cat.
No,
You did your motherfucking thing with the questions, yo. Real shit. I fuck with y'all.
Yo, the real implements that was fire. She was
Yeah,
out of
man.
nowhere too. Like I have something to say with that. That's fire, mad professional.
With the-
shit, yes, hold on, Timothy.
Yo, listen. Follow Tim Vocals on everything.
Everything.
At Tim Vocals,
Yeah, just
right?
add me out.
Know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
really be on IG. I don't even be on my other sites like that.
All-
So just find me on IG.
Find them on all platforms.
Yeah,
Follow.
you can
Run
follow
that shit
music.
up,
Yeah,
man.
just run me up.
Yo, he just went viral on Coco. Shout out to Coco for putting this
Yeah,
together.
shout out to Coco.
He went viral on Coco shit.
Yeah.
Run that shit up. Run our shit up. Run it all up, man.
Aight.
Yo, Long Island to Harlem. It's a real connection out here,
Definitely,
man.
you should. Me, we'll have
Nah,
part 2 to this because I like this little setup.
That's
Shit,
100, bro. But listen, follow us, like, comment, subscribe, all the good shit. Know what I mean, follow
Tell a friend,
Exit64 the
friend,
vlog.
shouldn't be.
Know
Tell
what I
a
mean?
friend that is
Yo.
Tim again. Should be.
We rolled, and it's time to burn.
Shit me.
Cat, get us up out of here.